The champions are coming home. Join us August 22nd through the 24th to welcome your Austin Gamblers, the 2024 PBR Team's champions, back to Moody Center. 3 nights of electrifying bull riding, live entertainment, and fan experiences you won't forget. It's your chance to celebrate with the champions and be part of the action right here in Austin. Tickets are selling fast. Head to Ticketmaster.com now and get yours. Gambler Days presented by Tecovas. Be there.
Mic check, mic.
We got, what, 30 of them? All right. Well, I want to go, but it's not here yet. You just skip all of them. We got 1 through 17 right there now, except for 13.
Seafoam green. I ride with you.
I like it. All right, Taylor, how are we feeling on Saturday? This is our final night, and I'll tell you this, I know it's hot up there, it's a little sticky. Best part is if you have a cold Michelob Ultra in your hand, you're in good shape. As long as you're 21 years of age or older. How many of you want to see pre-show mutton busting tonight? This might be the best event in all of rodeo, especially for our 75th year of the Taylor Rodeo Association. We're going to give away a $100 gift card thanks to our friends over at Cavender's Boot City for the highest marked ride in our pre-show mutton bus. We're going to start off with Corbin Lyden, and Corbin's going to be the first one. Yesterday, a 91-point score is what took it all home. Actually, Rowan had a 91 and a 92. Yeah, she got to ride twice. Let's do it. Here we go. Hey, that's a good start. 83 points, 83 for Corbin Lyden. Let's go to Sawyer. Sawyer Kiefer. His dad's in the hospital right now from a broken leg. This kid is riding for the old man today. Yeah, his dad broke his leg last night in the alleyway, and the best part is he's still competing here. 85 points for Sawyer, 85. That's going out of Scarlett Ragsdale. All right, Scarlett. Whoa! Yeah, that's Scarlett. She is not happy about being here today. Hey, she can hear you right now, folks. How about a hand for Scarlett? 80 points, 8-0. 13
is here.
All right, Bryce Dew. Come on, Bryce. Bryson is what we'll call him. That's a good start. 81 points for Bryson, 81. Let's go now to Luke Sandifer. There's 30 kids that are competing in our pre-show mutton busting, 20 more in our in-show mutton busting. And Luke Sandifer wants to be one of the first guys to be in that 90-point score. Can he get there? It's close, 84 points, 84 for Luke. All right, Caden Hopkins, Waukesha Pierce, Parts Online Buck and Shoot. Caden, got to beat the 85. He did it good, 78 for Caden. Getting that buckle from Miss Rodeo, Texas. Rayanna Santos. Let's go to Levi. Alderetti. Come on, Levi. Levi. Good job, Cowboy. 80.5, 80 and a half. All right, Leela Westbrook. Where are my ladies at tonight? She got her job done. 78 points, 78 for Leela. All right, Aiden Ehrenbeid. We've seen Aiden earlier this week competing for that prize as well, looking for another shot to get that buckle and to get that $100 gift card, yeah. He's already practicing his snuff can dip. That's pretty good right there. 82 for Aiden. All right, Gannon D steps in. Come on, Gannon. Oh, he's got a good seat. And he comes down waiting for the cavalry. 81 and a half for Gannon. All right, Dakota Garza. Dakota got him a hair full of wool. Ooh. Got stepped on in the belly button. That's hard to do. Good job, big guy. 84 and a quarter. All right, Isidro Garza. Come on, Isidro. Uh-oh. Losing his shoe, but he's okay. 84.5 for Isidro, 84.5. Hunter Caps steps in. All right, Hunter. Loses his sandals. Got some dirty socks, looking for a hand up, and he gets one from Chris Hammock as well. Good job, big guy. 81 and a quarter points. All right, Reich and Willingham. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never in my life have I ever felt sorry for a sheep, but we felt sorry for his. points and a new leader. What does that say? All right, Deandra Burton. All right, Deandra. Oh! Smallest girl, biggest sheep, longest and hardest fall, but she bounces. She got a smile on her face. Good job, big guy. 79.79. All right, Brennix Martin. Well, that sheep's been hanging out at Circleville store all day long. A little slower in the go right there. Good job, though. 84 3/4 points. All right, Huxley. Kaderka. We'll just go with Huxley. Come on, Huxley. Good seat. Good belt. And a pretty good run, 84.5 for Huxley. Still got the 88-point score at the top. We'll go to Cash Alf. All right, Cash. We need a 90. Yeah, he said, I'm one and done on this gig. Anybody that gets on a farm animal ought to send their parents to CPS services for sure. Good job, big guy. 83 for Cash. All right, Austin Jones. All right, Austin. Jeez. That dude just steer dogged him. Yeah, he thought he was in the rodeo. Good job, big guy. 85 for Austin. Jace Jones.
Let's go, Jace.
All right, Jace.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Creed, we might have a new leader, Creed.
Yeah, so pretty good. Judges like it. 87 points for Jace. Puts him in second place. Lennon Burgess. Good job, Lennon. 84.5 points. She's having so much fun here tonight. It's brought her to tears. I like that. 84.5. All right, William Winston. Or Whitson. Let's just go, William. Whoa! Yeah. It's like watching the horse races. You don't want any horse to crash, but you want to be a part of it when it happens, and it happened. 83 points for William. Riley Henson steps in. And Riley Henson looking to make her mark in this arena. Good job, Riley. 82.75. Yeah, she's going to have some war wounds there. Antonio Pineda. Come on, Antonio. Dig deep. Think long.
Future world champion, baby.
He's so little. He's a little bitty baby. 80 points for Antonio. He ought to win it just for how cute he is. All right, Andy Ritchie. We got an 88 at the top. Looking for an 89. We put it all together. We got us a new leader, 89 points. Andy steps up. We go now to Ransom Richie. That's a cool name. Come on, Ransom. Ooh. Every bit of that hurts. 83 and a half, 83.5. All right, Stella Reyna. Oh, she's doing it with no hands. And she paid the price. Yeah, we're just pick them up like they're a rag doll. Good job, 82 and a quarter. All right, Ophelia Reyna. Come on, Ophelia. Ooh. Yeah, landed on her back. She's a tough cowgirl, though. That's what we like about her. 81 and a half points, 81.5. All right, Abraham Agnew. Abraham stepping in here. Good job, big guy. 83.75, 83 and 3/4. And Melody Agnew, our last cow kid of the pre-show mutton busting. Getting last minute preparations. Final one. Got it. 80 and a half points. 80 and a half points. How about it for all of our kiddos here tonight? And when we look at it, there's always good fun when we bring our kiddos out for the pre-show mutton bust. Of course, later on tonight, we will have our in-show mutton busting as well. But there is one kid that we want to talk to that scored the highest marked sheep ride or mutton busting ride of the afternoon. Where's Andy Ritchie at? Andy, where are you at? Andy, come over here. We're right here in front of the bucking sheets, if you can see us. Right here. There you go. All right, Andy. First off, I want you right. So here's the deal. Andy, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
5.
That's a lot. You're old. Here's the thing. Where do you live? Where's hometown for you? That's a good place to live, too. Here's the thing I want you to know. Do you like money? Do you like money?
Yeah, to pay to talk?
I think you should. Here's the best part. Well, Cavender Spoon said he's going to give you a $100 gift card that says you're the. Whoa. Come back over here. You're not leaving yet. Come back over here. Tim Sims, our president of the Taylor Rodeo Association, appreciate you so much. We got some pictures. But also, here's the cutest girl inside this arena here tonight. Taylor Rodeo, how about a big hand for your winner? 89 points for Andy Ritchie. Also, a few things I want to remind you about. Few things, wild steer salad and mutton busting. We're going to have that throughout our performance as well. Don't forget to swing by the opposite side of the arena. Make sure you get something to wear like a Double R Hat House or also Cooper Scruggs gear. We're selling all that on the opposite side. We're going to get kicked off with our opening ceremonies at 7:45 tonight.
The champions are coming home. Join us August 22nd through the 24th to welcome your Austin Gamblers, the 2024 PBR Teams champions, back to Moody Center. 3 nights of electrifying bull riding, live entertainment, and fan experiences you won't forget. It's your chance to celebrate with the champions and be part of the action right here in Austin. Tickets are selling fast. Head to Ticketmaster.com now and get yours. Gambler Days presented by Tecovas. Be there.
Yeah. How we feeling on Saturday night, Taylor? We got us a full house, so make sure you squeeze in. It's like being at church. Everybody scoot to the middle, and it's early. Hey, we're one song away from kicking off our final performance. Hey, it's Saturday night. Kind of a good time to have a good time, right? How we doing tonight? We've been waiting for this for 75 years, a sellout on our 75th annual Taylor Rodeo. We do want to say a big thanks to so many folks like Brown Distributing and Michelob Ultra. as well as our friends over at SAS Towing and so many more. As you see inside this arena, there's a lot of banners that are put up, and those are the folks that pay, and they're also the ones that not only allow you to come to our rodeo, but also put that money into that scholarship fund and obviously to have a pretty good time. And let me tell you this, last year we talked about Cowboy Professional Rodeo Association. Well, there's over 200 rodeos that happen throughout the state of Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and even Arkansas. And last year, at the CPRA finals held there in Waller, Texas, or Hempstead, Texas, at the Waller County Fair, this rodeo was voted and also the top rodeo of the year by highest paying rodeos. So when we think about your hometown of Taylor, Texas, we got to think about the money that's given and put up for grabs for all the contestants. The rodeo contestants love this rodeo more than any because there's well over $200,000 up for grabs when we talk about it as it's all said and done. Also, being 75 years, there's a lot that happens in your community, and this rodeo has been there the whole way. Big thanks to the guys and the gals that work on our Taylor Rodeo Association. Contestants are ready. DVS Productions and Bo Davis has put together a pretty darn good show for our final night, and it's up to you to make sure that you put a smile on your face. If we're not doing our job, well, you can find somebody in one of those shirts that say Taylor Rodeo Association. The bad thing is we do not refund money. So it's up to you to have fun. With that said, I want to make sure that you're ready to have fun on Saturday night. So give me the deepest yell you can on the count of three so we know that you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll only make you do it one time because you did it so good. Well, let's do it again, though, as we bring out the one and only. They kick us off each and every year for the Taylor Rodeo. Say hello to the one and only Lone Star Cowgirls. Oh, they're doing beautiful things inside this arena. It is our diamond anniversary of the Taylor Rodeo. As you can see, every one of these cowgirls on paint horses carrying that diamond to say thank you to the Taylor Rodeo Association for all that they've done for the Lone Star Cowgirls. This is the way that we protect our Western way of life and showcase the horsemanship so you understand for over 200 plus years, professional rodeos, not just in Texas, but it's all over the globe. If you like it, well, let them know tonight, you're Lone Star Cowgirls. These ladies hail from the Montgomery, Texas, Montgomery County, the birthplace of our Texas flag. We watch them each and every night here at Taylor Rodeo. We talk about Taylor Rodeo. This is the third leg of the Dripping Springs Rental Center Triple Crown of Rodeo from DVS Productions. It started in Stonewall, Texas, early mid-June. Went to 4th of July in Wimberley, Texas, and now our final rodeo of the year out of the Triple Crown here at Taylor. The top contestant in every event is going to win that trophy saddle. It says they are the Triple Crown of Rodeo, and there's a lot of them up tonight that have a shot. Tie down roping, Clinton Nygaard's got a shot in there. Also Mitchell Hutto in the steer wrestling, and it is a duel in the bareback riding with Justin Lewis and Bill Tudor. We're going to find out who wins that Triple Crown of Rodeo. 3 rodeos here in Central Texas area, and finding out which cowboy and even cowgirl is top notch. They light us up on Saturday. If you're feeling good, let them know tonight. Well, it's 75 years and the diamond anniversary of our Taylor Rodeo Association. The Lone Star Cowgirls know how to light this candle on fire as they're finishing up their drill. Taylor, we're here to have a good time. The Lone Star Cowgirls will be with us all night long. The best thing you can do is say hello to them and thank them for what they're doing here this weekend. The Lone Star Cowgirls doing it the diamond anniversary way. Oh, Diamonds in the Sky. We talk about it for 75 years. It takes a group of folks to put this rodeo on, and it's not just 1, 2, or 3 days. It's 365 days a year, and all these volunteers donate their time. And we want to introduce to you our officials for the Taylor Rodeo Association. They lead the charge for not only the better way here in your community, but also ways to raise awareness and money for our scholarships. Let's meet them first. How about it for your directors? The one and only Sean Oman. And he's been working his tail off all weekend long. Say hi to Joe Gomez. And Michael Uronic is back again. The only cowgirl on the board, say hi to Lacey Welch. And your last but not least directors, how about it from Matt Belusic? Now it's time for the top of the board, your board members, your executive of operations. He's been here for every 75 years of rodeos, and he still looks 38 years old. Say hi to Edwin Stojanik. The secretary that keeps us all in line throughout the week, it is Glenn Nellis. And the walking ATM machine. All it takes is a PIN number and he'll give you money. Your treasurer, it is Rob Randig. And your vice president, just in case our president is not able to do his duties, and we've seen him late at night, it very well could happen. Say hi to your VP, Matt Wisnant. And the president, there's guys like Ronald Reagan, there's guys like Donald Trump, but there ain't any guy like this one. This is your president, Tim Rewrite Sims. Also, we talk about the beautiful ladies of the Taylor Rodeo. Every year we have a Taylor Rodeo queen, and we've had one of the best for the last 12 months. She's a pretty cowgirl. Your 2024-2025 TRA queen, it is Kaylee Hoyt. And the man that's on top of all of us, I want you to understand, for over 20 years, this man has produced this rodeo. But you might have seen him, whether it be on Cowboy Channel or even now on Fox Nation. He runs all the fronts for every big PBR event across the land, and he's here with us again tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our owner of DVS Productions, the one and only Bo Davis. So we talk about it too. This is 75 years strong that we want to honor all of our past presidents as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our past presidents like Mike Lannon. Another past president, the one and only Big Teddy Grimm. Your next past president, Cliff Taylor. And this man might not be a president now, but he was back in the day and still works the gates. How about it for John Marushka? We've seen this man all weekend long as well. Glad to have him back. It is Rick Urbanik. And also, we lost his mom this week. Say hi to Ronnie Mickna. And also, man, that we got to hang out with this week too, John Carter. And, of course, last but not least, he's already out there. Maybe he's coming back out. Edwin Stojonic. He gets two of them. So how many of you were with us last night by applause? If you were with us last night, well, if you weren't, well, I'll tell you, one of our DVS Productions members who's been in charge of our pyro for well over 10 years, he was working the let-out gate last night. One of our bulls stepped on him, hit that gate, and it broke his leg. He's been in the hospital all night long getting some pins, getting all kind of stuff in that leg. Best part is, he said, I'm a cowboy. I want to come back for the final night of the 75th anniversary. We're going to introduce to him now. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Corey Kiefer? Glad to have him here. He wanted a paycheck is what he wanted, so he had to come over here and get it. We're glad to have him. Well, we also talk about Queens. There's also a big pageant that is held at the National Finals Rodeo each and every year in Las Vegas in December. We've got grace with our presence, Miss Rodeo, Texas, and there's none better. Please help me introduce to you our head cowgirl, Rihanna Santos. Also with a master's degree from Texas A&M University. She'll be representing all of Rodeo, Texas at the Miss Rodeo America pageant for 14 days at the National Finals Rodeo. We say thank you to her as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you are proud to live in the greatest country in the world? Well, if you are, this is a great opportunity before we start this event to go to our good Lord and Savior for our invocation. Please join me in removing cover and also bowing your heads for our prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we're mindful of many blessings that you have bestowed upon us. As Americans, we lead a life of hard work, long days, restless nights, and unspoken faith. Well, at the end of the day, within our tethered hearts and our calloused hands as we lay down with you and ask for forgiveness. Now, Lord, tonight as we start this rodeo, we ask that you watch over all the men and women, the young folks that we've lost in the Kerrville floods, and even right here, not far from our own state, our own spot, and we lost all these victims. And make sure that we put all of our hearts and our souls in with the first responders that are still working through the carnage to find some lost ones that we can may put them into a right burial. Lord, we also ask that you watch over all the men and women that are here tonight, from the spectators, also to our contestants, to our animal athletes, that all may stay free from injury. Lord, we also ask that you allow us to remember the men and women of our armed forces who have paid that ultimate sacrifice to allow us to raise our children in the land of the free, in the home of the brave. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Well, tonight I ask that you do me one favor, just this time. I ask that you join me in standing. If you wouldn't mind to remove cover once again as we bring out a flag. It's no ordinary flag. And I know even if you're not an American, you understand this symbol and what it means. Tonight, we pay tribute to our armed forces, to the men and women that fight for this country. Here's the thing. The very little money that they make and the big sacrifice they give is huge and it's enormous. The thing is, it allows us to do whatever we want to do. Listen, sir, we live in a free nation that is not only full of justice, but also full of liberty. Best part is, there's one symbol that ties all binds, and that is that symbol. From every war that we've ever fought in to even every domestic dispute that we deal with today, we always make sure just for one split moment that we can all come together in unity, because that flag brings us that unification. So I ask you one more time, Taylor, Texas, how many of you are proud to live in the greatest country in the world? Well, we thank you for that, as we also ask that you open your lungs to the singing of our national anthem. To lead us in the greatest song ever sung, please welcome a lady that has a degree in musical theater in New York, also known for singing right here in local sporting events and rodeos. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Lexi Wood.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night. Still there, oh, hey, does that star-spangled banner wave free in the home of the brave.
We bring in the speed, and we also say thank you to the Taylor Rodeo Association for bringing us bareback riding tonight. And if you came to be electrified, we're about to electrify you tonight. Taylor, are you ready to have fun on Saturday night? So let me tell you, in the bareback riding, there's only one qualified score, 72 points from Tristan Flynn from Thursday night. Talk about the Dripping Springs Rental Center Triple Crown of Rodeo. It's huge, the biggest thing that we've seen in the last 25 years in professional rodeo. And that is, whoever wins the most money in every event will win that trophy saddle. And this is the last rodeo of the year for DVS Productions on that Triple Crown of Rodeo. We had a stint there in Stonewall in mid-June. We went to 4th of July weekend in Wimberley, and now to Taylor Rodeo. So we take a look at the Plumbing Outfitters Buck and Shoot. Let's go to Dion Bolding from Cypress, Texas. Buck and horse called American Woman. Ooh. So every bit of that as you watch it on the Michelob Ultra replay screen. Great horses from 13-time stock contractor of the year in Cadillac Rodeo Company. But if you've been following rodeo, bareback riding is all about making that mark out. That is on the first jump, toes turned out, spurs sunk in to where that neck and that shoulder come together. Once you make that mark out, then it's all about the rhythm as you move on. Let's go to HEB Buck and Shoot. Justin Lewis is up for grabs for a chance at the Triple Crown of Rodeo. He won this rodeo 2 years ago. Picked up a big win in Lockhart, Texas. And he comes in number 4 in the standings, and he's one of 2 men up for the Triple Crown of Rodeo win. Depending on how much money he can put in his pocket tonight, he very well could be looking at a brand new trophy saddle. Half the score for the horse, half the score for the cowboy. Right now, 72 is at the top. He needs to put himself in there. We're at the top spot, 75 points for Justin. So that's how it looks. SAS Towing leaderboard. Justin Lewis trying to win first place and get that trophy saddle in the Triple Crown of Rodeo. But I want you to take a look as we get set for our next bareback rider. The man from Dayton, Texas, is also your 2023 CPRA champion. Won big in Katy earlier this year. Bucking Horse is Kickapoo Creek. The cowboy is Tony Tharp. We retired him 2 years ago in Wimberley, Texas at the 4th of July, but he had a little more gas left in the tank, and he cracked back out. He's a top tenner. Right now, number 7 in the CPRA standings, Tony Tharp. His Texas taxi cab puts him down, and Tony Tharp, who won it all in 2023 at the Angleton or Brazoria County Fair in our CPRA finals, which has now since moved to Waller, Texas, and the Waller County Fair. So he can put something together. Where does that put the champ? Puts him number 1, 77 points. Also say thank you to HEB Plumbing Outfitters, Floyd's Glass, Perry and Perry Builders, also Tierra Grande Realty and Julie Downs, as Waukesha Pierce. They bring us our buck and shoots. We get a good look at what's going on in the bareback riding as they're wiggling his hand inside that rigging. So we go to Jacob Lindsay from Goldthwaite, Texas on Cat Scratch Fever. Waukesha, Pierce, Buck and Shoot. We've gotten better every out that we've come out of here in the bareback riding, from a 75 to a 77. Question is, what can Jacob Lindsay put together? Top 25 bareback rider in the Cowboy Professional Rodeo Association. Needs 78. Whoa! So also when we look at it too, tonight, McAllister Assets and RCR Rail not only bring us 2 of the best cowboys on the planet, but men that we've seen at the CPRA finals. How about we say and welcome our pickup man of the night, all the way from Austin County in Belleville, Texas, tall and slender cowboy. Say hi to Jordan Gable. It's one of our pickup men. And also the last 3 years, he's been the pickup man of the year. He might fight you. He might drink a beer with you. But he's cowboy through and through. How about it for J.W. Tucker from Maynard, Texas? So we've been waiting for this man. Up for the Triple Crown of Rodeo, and Bill Tudor from Huntsville, Texas. A 2-time Texas Circuit champion. And also a 2-time qualifier of the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Bill sits number 1 in the standings for the Triple Crown. Thing is, Justin Lewis is number 2, and he's sitting second. So Bill Tudor, who won Wimberley over the 4th of July, stands inside a Tierra Grande buck and shoot. And Bill Tudor, on a horse called Kathmandu, needs to put scores on the board to win that saddle that says he's a Triple Crown of Rodeo thanks to Dripping Springs Rental. Bill's good. Let's do it on a Saturday night. Oh, and to not disappoint, Bill Tudor putting on a clinic tonight. Question is, what he needs to be is 80 points to win the saddle due to our technicians up here. He does one better, 81 points. So not only is he going to take the lead for the 75th anniversary of Taylor Rodeo, but also he is going to be your Triple Crown of Rodeo winner with one man left to try to unseat him at least for the winning here tonight. This is Hunter Ramsey from El Dorado, Arkansas, on a bucking horse called Kathmandu. Lying to you, it's Cat Baloo. Hunter Ramsey, Floyd's Glass Company buck and shoot, needs to put together an 82-point score. If he can put that on the board, he will win the 75th anniversary of the bareback riding. Thanks to our friends over at Stoltz Mechanical. Good look at what's going on here. Tape on the elbow, tape on the wrist. Big glove on the hand as he's making sure that horse is standing up on all 4 feet. He knows it's crucial. Arkansas man, he wants some Texas money. He gets it all put together, and what a bareback riding we had tonight. High 70s, even an 81-point score. He's on the ground. Hunter, how about we tell that Arkansas how much we like him in Texas? And that'll get him close. He'll send him for the ties. 77 points for Hunter. So look at it on the SAS Towing leaderboard. We got Tony Tharp in there with a 77, Hunter Ramsey 77 as well. Of course, Justin Lewis in a 75 was up for that Triple Crown of Rodeo. But best part is this man knew exactly what he needed to get done, and he got it done tonight. Not only is he going to win the rodeo, but he's going to win that Triple Crown of Rodeo saddle on behalf of Dripping Springs Rental. Bill Tudor's going to be your champion all the way around from Taylor and to the Triple Crown from DVS Productions. Clint Lewis is in there. Also committees from Wimberley, Texas. We've even got committees in there from Stonewall, Arlene, and also Donnie Ray is in there. And also our committees right here in Taylor, Texas. 3 great rodeos coming together to put something together as well and making sure that they've got not only a way for these cowboys to earn a little bit more money and a little bit more nostalgia. Bill Tudor, great champion and a young man that deserves every bit of what you can give him tonight. How about it for your bareback riding champion, Bill Tudor? State Wrestling's coming up, the big man event of professional rodeo. Also, big thank you to all of our friends that help us put it all together, and that is Stoltz Mechanical. So we talk about a man we've introduced to you almost everybody here except this one. And for well over 25 plus years, he's been a part of this road, actually probably 30 years. And here's the thing, tonight is the end. After tonight, he will be a spectator. But I can assure you this, over a 35-year career of fighting bulls or being a clown or just being a good dude, he's going to end it right here in his own home turf. Ladies and gentlemen, your one and only entertainer from Salado, Texas, Chris Hammock.
Woo! Hey, come on, Taylor, Texas. This is Saturday night, 75th anniversary. I know you can get louder than that. Who's having fun on a Saturday night in Taylor? Woo! Creed, we're going to rock out tonight, bud.
We're going to have it. The best part is it's not just rodeo. Also, the very end, we're going to hang out and drink some cold Michelob Ultras as well. Carson Jeffrey will be playing after the rodeo tonight in that breezeway. Make sure you hang out and dance a little bit. But steer wrestling's coming up. 8 men try to beat out some of the top guys, and Fabrice Lane, he's in there with a 4.3. Also, along with our 2024 CPRA champion and Colin Fox, 2 of them on the board with a 4.3. But there's a guy out tonight that's up for the Triple Crown of Rodeo, and that is Mitchell Hutto, who's got a pretty good shot at it. We're going to find out how that works out as well, if he will come on top. But before we get to him, let's go to a man that's from Dilley, Texas, South Texas cowboy. This is Clay Tom Hurt. There's a man that comes in, just squeaked into the top 40 by money earned. Trying to make it to the CPRA finals, got to be in the top 15. Let's get dirty. Hey, don't let him do this by himself. Just getting it done. 9.5 for Clay Tom Hurt. So if you want to be in the top 5, you got to be faster than 6.4. 3 times are under the 5-second mark, and that's extraordinary. 9.5 will move him number 8 overall for the rodeo. Good look at it right there. SAS Towing. And our leaderboard. Jump now to a man that's number 10 in the standings. College National Finals Rodeo Qualifier. Texas High School Finals. Texas Circuit Finalist. Ryan Nettle. Hails from Goldthwaite, Texas. Might not be a better man the last 8 years of steer wrestling than this guy right here. Got to get some speed. Got to get some grabs. Now we got to help him twist. Ryan Nettle is holding on, and he does not have the connection that he wants. But he ain't going to quit on it either. He wasn't going to win first place, but he wasn't going to get beat either. 18.7 for Ryan Nettle. 18.7. So with 6 men left, hey, how many of you brought your kiddos with you tonight? How many of you it's date night? You left them at home. Yeah. How many of you brought them with you and you have no idea where they're at right now? Yeah. I know parents like you. Probably back there in the trucks drinking beer. Hey, kids, calf scramble's coming up right after steer wrestling tonight. 12 and under. So if you brought your kiddos, you can get them on either end of the arena. We'll let them inside. Hang out with Chris Hammock as we go now to Dane Haas. Huntsville, Texas. Yeah, we got a lot for our kiddos. Calf scramble 12 and under after steer wrestling. Mutton busting will be after our saddle bronc riding. We already have the kiddos that are entered. They're all vying for a Cavender's Boot City $100 gift card. Dane steps in. This man's number 25, and he's got us a grip. Oh! It might not be number 1, but it's the fastest time of the night. 5.1 for Dane. So we've been waiting for this man. When you talk about pro rodeo the last 20 years, you can't say it without saying this man's name. He's lived in Bastrop. He went to Hamilton. Now he's back in Bastrop. A 2-time Texas Circuit Finals champion. Also a 2-time CPRA champion back in 2012 and 2018. Cade Staten trying to get dirty on Saturday. And he gets close, 5.1, and that will tie. Dane Hass, who we just saw earlier tonight, puts him in a split. 6, oh, we got him at the front. We got you. Plus 10, so he broke the barrier. So that'll be a 15.1 for Cade. $15.1 plus a 10 will put him in at 15.1. So there it is. Thing is, when we look at that barrier, you got to allow that steer a 10-foot head start before you let him come out. As we go now to Trevor Craner, Carrizo Springs, Texas. Yeah, Trevor's been one of the top all-around athletes in our sport the last 3 years. A steer wrestler, a tie-down roper. He's picked up wins in the steer wrestling in Lockhart. Heck, he won the Stonewall Peach Jamboree in mid-June. He's in a pretty good spot for that Triple Crown of Rodeo saddle up until Wimberley. But he's number 2 in the standings. He's also number 2 in the all-around for the most money won in 2 combined events. Trevor Craner's a stud. 2 4.3s.
Did you call me? Creed, did you call me?
I did. I was looking for a stud.
Yep, that's what I thought.
I never thought he'd be you, but it is. Oh, no. Let me tell you what a stud is. It ain't a man that can dog one in 4.2. It's a man that's able to do just this. Watch the Michelob Ultra replay screen. Do this, get twisted, get flipped, and just pop up like it's nobody's business. Yeah, that's a stud right there. How about it for one of your top all-around cowboys in the CPRA? So we go to a man from Lampasas, Texas. Well, we got somebody here from Lampasas? I think there's one guy here. You're from... Oh, there he is. I see you now. Yeah, Lampasas right there. So is your president, Tim Sims, from Lampasas. Yeah, that's where baby Jesus wasn't born, but that's where they took him as fast as they could. We go to Levi Ferguson from Lampasas, Texas. Let's get 4-2. Stop, drop, and roll. Got it. 5.6. 5.6. So we talk about Dripping Springs Rental and Triple Crown of Rodeo. This is the man that's up for grabs. Fabrice Lane's in there as well with a 4.3. He's in that thinking and also in that motor skill of getting out that Triple Crown of Rodeo, but so is Mitchell Hutto from Lexington, Texas. Mitchell Hutto right now is about $400 ahead of Fabrice Lane, and no! We're going to look at our computer, find out who's going to come out on top, but it's very unofficial. But with Mitchell Hutto not getting a qualified time tonight, it could put the man that's leading it right now in Fabrice Lane with a 4.3, could put him in that top spot. We'll find out here, but we're not done. How many of you want to see one more steer wrestler tonight? We go to a man, not only a champion of the CPRA, but a graduate of Texas A&M University. But while he was at Wharton County Junior College trying to get accepted to A&M, this man put together one of the best collegiate runs in steer wrestling history. When it was all said and done, he brought the title back to Texas. Your college champ also just got inducted into the Wharton County Junior College Hall of Fame for athletes. Cade Goodman from Burton, Texas steps in number 5 in the standings, and a man that's having another stellar season. He's an Aggie. He's a champion. Oh! And he's clean 3.9. So when we bring a guy like Cade Goodman into this arena, he's won here before, and he does it again with the fastest time of the weekend with a 3.9. Cade Goodman's going to be your Taylor Rodeo champ for the 75th year. So congratulations to him. He will win that buckle that says he is the steer wrestling champion. So congratulations to him. Gets all the top prize and the top money. When we think about Dripping Springs Rental and also think about our Triple Crown of Rodeo, we have done our math to find out who is going to be that top guy. Well, from last night, Fabrice Lane. Oh, so we had a late-minute deal. Hold on, where's Cade Goodman at? Cade, don't you go out that gate. Come here. We got another surprise. Lane, woo, it's so stressful. It is so stressful. Hey, with him winning that right now, that put him in the number 1 spot. Not only are we giving him a belt buckle that says he's a champ, but he's going to be your Triple Crown of Rodeo steer wrestling champion as well for competing in Stonewall, Texas, competing in Wimberley, Texas, and competing right here. We've got all of our dignitaries out there. Tim Sims is out there. Also Glenn Nellis from Taylor. Also Clint Lewis is there from Dripping Springs Rental. Stonewall, Texas, I see you. Stonewall, Texas, Arlene's out there too. Also Donnie Ray. And even John is out there representing Wimberley VFW. So congratulations to Cade Goodman. How about it one more time for your steer wrestling champion and also your Triple Crown of Rodeo. So congratulations to Cade. A late bloomer. We got to go through all the steer wrestlers to find our champion, and Cade did not let us down. He's going to be that win. All right, your turn.
All right, if you're 12 and under, come on out. You can come through the gate here, down here at the other end. Let's make your way on out down here for our calf scramble. Everybody come to me. Come to me, let's go. Hustle, 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 let's go. Stop right here. All right, come on out. Chad. The music, please turn it down a little bit. Thank you. All right, everybody listen up. Everybody pay attention. While everybody's coming in, we're going to go over the rules. Back up, everybody back up facing me. All right, listen. We are going to turn out 3 calves. The first 3 people to bring me a ribbon, not the 4th, 5th, or 6th. The first 3 are going to be our winners. Does everybody understand me? All right, while we're waiting for everybody else, we need to exercise. Let's show me some jumping jacks. Let's go. Let's get stretched out, jumping jacks. All right, good job. All right, stop. All right, everybody touch your toes. All right, quit bragging. All right, now I need everybody to lay down. Everybody lay all the way down. We ain't starting until you lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I'm telling you, I'll kick you out. All right, now roll this away. All right, now let's roll back that way. All right, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Tide Laundry Detergent. All right, everybody up. All right, everybody heard the rules, right? First 3 ribbons to me. On your mark, get set, go! Other end, guys. All right, if you get a ribbon, you have to bring it to me. All right, stay right here. Hey, do you know? We got 2, We're just waiting for one more. One more coming at you. Just stay right. All right, we got our 3, everybody. We got our 3. We got our 3 right here. All right. Everybody, listen to me. Hey, everybody come here. Come on. We've already got our 3, buddy. I'm sorry. Where's Tim? Right here. All right, you go first. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan what?
Pacheco.
It's Jonathan. Get your money. I don't. All right, who was second? You were second. What's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy what?
Stacy.
Okay. Catch your breath, baby. Okay. What's your name, buddy?
Blake.
Blake? All right, right here. Hey. I need 2 people who know how to dance. Who knows how to dance? Who knows how to dance?
I know I'm dancing.
Huh? We're gonna do dancing? All right.
I can dance.
Oh, big thanks in the Calf Scramble. We say thank you to Capital Farm Credit, but we got something for you as well. You got a couple of them, Chris?
I got 2 right here. We're gonna let these kids get out of the way, and we're gonna have this. Is what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. Our friend Emilio over at Double R Hat has donated